Hello，大家好，我是李贝，我们学习好不好？OK，上次的视频学到这里，我们刚学完第18节课，的18，不，我忘了怎么说话，第18课。我们开始学习177页的内容。OK，我们学习词汇，很多词汇。大部分时候就是学习词汇，看得清楚吗？第一个神奇啊，这在上次的视频我们讨论到这个吧，已经说过这个词汇，神奇，神有点 magical 对吗？奇有点 strange，but it's often used metaphorically。有一股神奇的力量 ，surprising magical power，a surprising power，miraculous。一瓶神奇的药水，药水 is just a liquid form of medicine, right? 药水 maybe like a potion or something, a miraculous potion. Okay. Yeah, 神奇 it's an adjective. It describes things that are seemingly inexplicable and, I don't know, unusually powerful or useful, or has some kind of property that's abnormal and usually abnormally good. It's a good word, 褒义词, right? Next, 丝瓜, that is 丝瓜, right? 丝瓜. So aside from that, what else do we need to know? 瓜 is a type of melon, right? 有西瓜 which is cucumber, 有南瓜 pumpkin, 有冬瓜 is winter melon. What else is there? 甜瓜. How do I explain 甜瓜? I'll show you some photos. I haven't. Oh no, it's okay. Yeah. 甜瓜. Sweet fruit. Sweet melon, I guess, in English. What is it? 甜瓜. This one, 甜瓜. Sometimes I've eaten it. You just eat it. Ha mi gua. Yeah, so melons and fruit and that sort of thing. Just melon-like fruit. Si. You probably know this one. 丝绸的丝, right? Silk. So silk fruit. I don't know why it's got that name. 丝瓜, that's what it's called. Next, 随即. We also talked about this one, right? 随即, immediately, presently. My impression was 随即 is like soon afterwards, or like immediately afterwards. Or maybe it's this one, immediately, in the sense of immediately afterwards. 人们随即就鼓掌. So maybe someone has given a speech, they have come to their crescendo. Oh, I've always wanted to use the word crescendo. They've come to the crescendo, and then there's like, whoa, everyone started clapping. 随即 immediately afterwards started clapping. 飞机向上飞去，随即看不见了。So immediately after 向上飞去就是起飞, right? Or maybe not necessarily 起飞. It could be flying, and then it flies upwards and then disappears into the cloud. So immediately afterwards, it disappears into the clouds. 随即, yeah, immediately, presently. Why would you say presently? 随即, no. 随机, this is like random. 随机, random. 随即. It's the same 随, but a different, this 即, different tone and different character. 随即. Soon after that, yeah, that's a better translation. 表示紧接着前一动作或情况之后立即发生，相当于随后就。Oh, it's equivalent to 随后就. Immediately after, soon after that. So Let's get rid of presently, because I don't presently. What does presently even mean? Presently. Is that a word? Presently. Is it a word? Let's ask that. I don't know. Immediately after. So something happens, then something immediately follows. And 随后就 I think that's almost better, right? 随后就 Okay, next is the measure word 猪. Yeah, so this is a chongyu. It's a worthwhile chongyu. 守株待兔. Do you know the story? 守株待兔. Okay, maybe we'll get ChatGPT to tell the story. Could you whip up a paragraph explaining the story 守株待兔. 守株待兔. And I'll just read it aloud. It's a worthwhile story to know, because this is a very common chongyu, and it's a very common chongyu to appear on the HSK exams. So if you know the background story and they introduce this chongyu on the exam, you've kind of got a bit of an advantage there. Yeah, I think it was on I saw it on past HSK5 exams, but it could also be on HSK6. Okay, 守株待兔. This 株 kind of means a plant, right? Measure word for a plant. Classifier for trees or plants. Oh, okay, also trees. But usually you say 一棵树. We'll talk about that in a minute. 是一个源自中国古代的寓言故事。故事中有一个农妇在田地里砍树时，不小心砍到了一只兔子。No, what? This is not correct. Okay, let's ignore this. Let's go find where's 维基百科。百度百科。守株待兔. Where's the story? This is the story, right? 从前有一个宋国人，宋朝 right? 宋国 not that, yeah, actually no, not necessarily in the 宋国, but not necessarily in 宋朝. You'd have to look that up. 宋国人他有一块肥沃的田地, so he had a fertile field. 他勤奋地经营着这块田地，收成很可观。田地里有一个树桩 tree stump 树桩。So this is after the tree has been chopped down. ChatGPT got this completely wrong, hey. 干活累了时，他就在树桩旁边歇息一会儿。歇息 is 休息意思。So the guy's resting. Here's a picture, but it doesn't show him resting. He was resting, sort of sat down, had a bit of a rest. He's been working hard. He has this plentiful field and producing lots of crops. Very fertile. Then suddenly one day, well, you can probably see what's going to happen to this rabbit, but 有一天他正在田地里耕作。耕 is 耕 to till, right? To till the fields. 耕作。不知从哪里来的一只兔子。一只兔子来了。急急忙忙地奔逃。So presumably it was fleeing from some kind of danger that we were not aware of. Some off-scene danger. Off-screen danger. 结果一头撞死在树桩上。Oh! So because it was in a panic, fleeing from danger. It's crashed into this tree stump and, well, died. 他跑过去一看，高兴得不得了，今天的运气真好，白白收获了一只兔子。Okay, so the farmer sees the dead rabbit and thinks, oh, okay, that's nice. I didn't have to do any work, and I got this rabbit which I can eat for free. 他领着兔子一边往家走，一边得意洋洋地想，要是我每一天都在这里等着收获一只兔子，那以后就可以不用那么劳累了。Yeah, so originally he worked very industriously, tilling his fertile, like tract of land. Then the rabbit came along, smashed its head into the tree stump, and he's like, oh, why am I doing all this hard work? I can get rabbits for free. So he's like sitting there just waiting for the rabbits to come along. 于是从第二天开始，他放弃猪头 right? No, I always get this wrong. 锄头. Yeah, I know it's hoe. Pretty rare character. Like, unless you're into like farming or tools or something, you don't see that character very often. 每天守在田边的那个树桩旁边. So he's sitting next to the tree stump waiting for the rabbits to come. 等着兔子跑过来撞死在树桩上. Yeah, waiting for the rabbits to kind of kill themselves on the stump. Like this rabbit did it. 时间就这样一天天过去了，田地里长满了野草。长满了野草。What's this? 荒芜不堪，荒芜。Okay, overgrown. It's overgrown with weeds. 中国人还是树桩旁边等着，然后再也没有兔子撞死过。Yeah, so this once in a million thing happened where the rabbit killed itself on a tree stump and he could eat the rabbit. And so he's like, oh, I don't need to work anymore. The rabbits are coming. So this is the Chongyu. Where is it? 守住. 守 is 守看, right? 守看. Oh, no, 看守. 看守. This can is first tone. 看守. To guard, to watch over, right? So this is 守. 看守. 猪. The jewel here in the Chongyu kind of pertains to trees and so on. In this case, it pertains to this tree stump. 守住, tree trunk. Oh, okay. So it also means tree trunk. Stump. Ah, okay. Maybe it's just in this Chongyu. 待. This is 等待, just wait. 兔是兔子. So you guard the tree stump waiting for the rabbit, waiting for rabbits. Whoops. I don't know what I did. So yeah, guard the tree stump waiting for rabbits. So it pertains to this backstory. Yeah. It's an interesting story, right? There's a moral to the story. It's like, oh, okay, he should have done the hard work. This one in a million thing is not going to happen again. So that's 猪. 猪 in the Chongyu 守株待兔 is a little. It's kind of a tricky word to remember, I find. 猪. Usually it's used, or at least rarely it's used as a measure word. I mean, that's its main use, but it's a fairly rare character, I think. 一株植物，对吗？整枝植物，种了一株西红柿。Yeah, I remember studying this the first time. I was a bit caught. I saw this and I was a bit surprised. 种了一株西红柿。Yeah, so 一株西红柿 is different to 一个西红柿。We'll see. 一株西红柿. Oops. 西红柿. A plant of tomatoes. What do you think that means? It's a tomato plant, right? All right. We're going a bit slow today. So it's a measure. Okay, sorry, my internet's not great. Yeah. So this is a measure word. 一株番茄, 一株番茄, right? A plant of tomatoes. It's being used as a measure word. 一株南瓜. Same thing with 南瓜. 一株南瓜, a plant of pumpkin. Oh, this is 一个南瓜, right? This is 一株南瓜. 一株节. Oh no, this is 接. This is first tone 接 to produce. 一株接20个贝南瓜. 贝南瓜. I don't know, some type of 一株南瓜. So a plant of pumpkins. So these are 南瓜, but 一株南瓜 will be 一株一果. So one plant, one fruit in this case. The fruit doesn't imply like 水果. It's just the fruits of your labor kind of. It is literal vegetable matter. Anyway, 一株这个. So yeah, that was a little surprising to me when I first saw this measure word used like this. So for trees, it's usually 一棵树, 一棵树, 一棵树. Yeah, 一棵树. So what happens if we change this to 一株树? I don't know. Will it work? 一株树. No, it changes it 一棵树. 你是一株树. No, I don't know. I'm going to say 一棵树. So someone's asked here. 有什么不一样? I don't know. I would just use 一棵树. 一棵树 is definitely correct. 一株树. 一株黄叶树. Yellow leaf tree. 一株. Maybe the 株 emphasizes more on the foliage. The lush foliage. 株比棵要小. Okay. 一般是一棵树, 一株花. Yeah. So I think just use 一棵树, despite this being maybe 一株树 being technically correct. Just use 一棵树. All right. That's my impression. Like, yes, it can be used for trees, but don't. Just use 一棵树. What have I got here? 一株, what's this? 什么树? 看不清自己的写作，自己的手写. All right, 猪. Yeah. So do you know the character 猪? It's you can remember it because one side. Sorry, I'll get out somewhere to put a little scribble. One side is a tree. Sorry, this is a tree. 木, right? And then there's 猪. Right? So it's 木加猪. And this 猪, what is this? This is 猪. This is a common surname in Chinese. It's also 朱红. 朱红. A color of red. So if you put the 木, fourth tone, right? 木, 猪. 木猪. Yeah, you get this 猪. So if you forget this word, you can just think this 猪, because this one comes up a lot more often, I think. This is in people's surnames in particular. And 朱红 is a color, something like scarlet. Okay, it's a lot easier to just 朱红. Oops, 朱红. It's that color. What color is that? 朱红. Sorry, it said vermilion. 朱红. All right, I don't know. That's what color it is. It's a shade of red. 朱红. Okay, so if you add the wood, it pertains to plants. The zhu is pronunciation, right? A lot of characters are like that. Yeah, so this pertains to the meaning, the mu, and the zhu pertains to the pronunciation. And well, in fact, in this case, it gives you the pronunciation directly. It's the same pronunciation. Okay, measure word, and in this chengyu. I feel like this chengyu is more important than the measure word. Yeah, I don't often see that measure word. Just for plants. 一株植物, 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 一株植物. Yeah, but you usually don't talk about plants like that. 种植物. It's like you don't usually talk about plants in terms of numbers. 3 plants. Yeah, you just don't usually do that. Sometimes. Okay, next is yet another measure word. 力. Yeah, okay. 力, useful granular objects. Yeah. So, okay, it didn't actually say what it used for granular objects, but 一粒米 is 1 grain of rice. It's not 一公斤米, right? A kilo of rice. You can do other things. 一杯米, right? A cup of rice. I guess you could say that. Yeah. Okay. 玉米粒儿. 玉米粒儿. Yeah. 一粒药丸. So 一粒药丸. Do I have medicine? Yeah. Yeah. This one. So 一粒药丸, right? The 头疼药. So 药丸 is just like a tablet or something. I assume it doesn't have to be perfectly spherical. 一粒药丸, 一粒药丸, 一粒药丸. Pill, yeah. Yeah, this is one of these things. You go look at the measure word, it's like, oh, there goes my light. Is it too dark? All right. Anyway, this is one of these things. 有一颗, 有一粒, 有一个. They're all fine. So you can just use 个. All right, I'm going to pause for a second and see if I can figure out what's going on with the light. All right. Yeah, I don't know if that's any better, but anyway. Yeah, I bought this cheap light online. It's really hot at this end of the cable. 那个插座,不是插座, 是插头非常烫，我摸一摸就烫了，所以怪不得它突然就关掉。也许不安全，用它不安全。但是也。也许是时候我应该再买一台灯，一盏灯台。Yeah， 我买了很便宜的一盏。Okay, anyway, let's go back to measure words. 粒，一粒米。Okay, so don't ask me what the difference is between 粒 and 颗。Actually, do ask me. Let's figure it out. 一粒. What is this? This is some lady named Ili. All right? Or is that like her blog or something like this? 一粒米, a grain of rice. A very happy grain of rice. 一粒种子, a seed. 一粒种子. 种子. So this looks like something Chinese children will study. So can we read it? It's going to open TikTok. Can I just look at the image? No. Yeah, that's the same one, right? But not on TikTok. And we'll have a read. See what Chinese children read about about seeds. 一粒种子. What's going on? Is this my Wi-Fi? Yeah, I think it's the Wi-Fi here. It just shuts down for a moment for no obvious reason. 一粒种子的旅行. Someone wrote a story about the travels of a seed. 一粒种子. 一粒种子. This is likely some kind of, what do you call it? Some kind of way of getting people to appreciate. Like farming and so on. Oh, this is what it's like. This is what it's like for me. It's always on and off and on and off. And when it works, it only half works. Here you go. 一粒种子. Can you see it? Maybe I'll just make it super huge. 一粒种子. 一粒种子睡在泥土里. 泥土 is like mud, right? 泥土. It's mud, right? It's not soil, it's mud. 泥土. I'm not sure. 泥土. No, it is soil. We were studying this not that long ago. So let's go back. What's going on? Let's go back. We studied this in the last video when we talked about 土壤. So I'm going to put 泥土 as an alternative then. There's one of these in there too. 泥土. Since it's 土壤, and 壤 is so hard to write, so it makes sense to switch to a synonym. So that's probably why they used 泥土 here. 泥土. 睡在泥土里. 一粒种子睡在泥土里。它醒过来觉得很暖和。就把绳子停一停. This 停 is to straighten up, right? So what grade do you reckon it is? 一年级. Yeah, 北京一年级. This is the second half of grade 1. 他有点渴，喝了一口水，觉得很舒服，又把绳子停一停。Oh, so drank a bit of water and straightened up even more. 春风轻轻地吹着，种子问蚯蚓。Yeah, this is the kind of thing you get in children's stories. It's quite likely you might not know this word, even at an advanced level as a Chinese as a second language speaker. But 蚯蚓 is worm, right? 蚯蚓 is actually quite easy to figure out how to pronounce, because if you ignore the chong on the left-hand side in both characters, this is 丘陵的丘 and 引力的引, right? 引用the yin. And so you add the chong 字旁, probably I'm guessing it's 虫字旁, and it just is an insect without pronunciation. And 蚯蚓 is an earthworm like this. Earthworm. 种子问蚯蚓. So the seed asks the worm, 外面是什么声音? What's that sound outside? 蚯蚓说那是春风，春风在叫我们到外边去呢。Well, 我们 the earthworm probably should stay underground. But anyway, 外面什么样？也这么黑吗？不，外面亮得很。蚯蚓一边往外钻，一边说：“我先把土松一松。” So this is, I will first loosen the soil. 你好钻出去. Yeah, so this is not 你好. This is 你好钻出去. You can add 好 as a kind of suffix to verbs. It modifies verbs. It means do it well. 种子听了很高兴. 又把身子挺一挺. 又又把身子挺一挺 So straightened up yet again. 春风在唱歌，泉水 is like natural mineral water kind of thing from a natural springs. 泉水在唱歌，小鸟在唱歌，小朋友也在唱歌。种子听见外面很热闹，连忙说：“啊，我要赶快出去。” OK， 种子又把身子挺一挺，眼前忽然一亮，他高声喊道：“啊，好一个光明的世界！” Okay, so the seed yet again straightened up, finally boop, popped out of the soil. 眼前 so 眼前忽然一亮 so the seed has eyes and in front of the seed is suddenly it became bright because he's popped out of the soil. 他高声喊道 like loud volume yelled 好一个光明的世界 what a bright world. Yeah, anyway, that's some random web page, but yeah, these things you can find online. That one we can close. Yeah, ili ni. Some people carve them. Like I think that one maybe they carve a grain of rice. 雕刻 let's put 雕刻 yeah, that's like crazy detailed, right? What? I don't believe it. Unless I use some kind of laser or something like that. 这是什么？特朗普？好小呀！他们雕刻1厘米。Okay, 1粒 what else? 种子1粒车 I don't know. 1粒麦子 a grain of grain. A grain of grain. Yeah, 麦子 is like grain, right? A grain of it's wheat. A grain of wheat. A grain of wheat. Seems like there's a song about a grain of wheat. I'm not going to attempt to sing it. I won't subject you to that. 一粒药 Yeah, a pill. 一粒药 or 一粒药丸 一粒 What about shards? Is it 一粒 or 一颗 shard? Maybe it's both. 一粒 shards. A grain of sand. 一粒 what else is there? What else is granular? Can't think of anything right now. All right, don't worry about it. So what if we put 一颗? The other one is 颗. There's two. This one. There's two 颗. We'll talk about that in a second. But 一粒. So they've 一颗芯片. No, that's different. 一颗芯片 computer chip. Yeah, this 芯 is 花心的心, right? It's part of a flower, but it's come to mean 芯片 computer chip. Okay. So, okay, 一颗葡萄. Okay, so this 颗 looks bigger. Spears, pearls, corn grains, teeth, 一颗牙齿. A tooth, 一颗牙齿. 一颗珍珠. So they're a little bit different. It looks like 粒 is smaller. Okay, that seems to be the difference then. Hearts, 一颗心, yeah. This is more metaphorical, I guess. 一颗心. So this is like your literal heart, right? 心脏. Or is it more metaphorical? Like a heart. No, maybe it's not 一颗心. Not sure. Maybe it's not a medical one. All right. There's also leads. This one, leads. This is particle, right? Used in physics. So this is the standard model of physics where there's different types of fundamental particles. 粒子特什么标准模型？粒子物理 is physics. So particle physics standard model. Yeah. 粒子物理 let's click on it. Standard model of physics. Just show me the, yeah, here we go. Do you know them? 质量. What is 质量? 质量 is property or something. 电荷 electric charge. 自旋 this is spin. What is 质量? Is 质量? Oh, 质量will be weight or mass. Maybe it's mass. We call it 重量. 漂亮博士子. All right. I don't know. Oh, 博色子 is probably boson. 规范博色子 and so on. All right. 微子 what is 微子? 中微子 is it a muon, tauon? I don't know. 光子 will be photon, etc., etc. All right. Anyway, let's get away from the standard model of physics. There's 粒子. Is there 颗子? I don't think so. No, there's 粒子. 粒子 is particle. Used in physics. All right. So what did we learn? 粒 measure word used for plants and used for granular objects. Okay, 一粒沙子 一粒沙子 一粒米 一粒泥土 一粒沙子 一粒石子 like little pebbles or something. 一粒药丸. Okay, so and 颗 the other one is 颗 一颗葡萄 一颗 is it 一颗眼珠? Is it 一颗眼珠? Or maybe I shouldn't look this up. It might be disgusting. 一颗眼珠 an eyeball? Whoa, it is a bit disgusting. Is it 一颗眼珠? All right. Is this the right or is it another measure word? 一颗. I'm not sure. What's the measure word for 眼珠? I shouldn't say the because there's always like multiple measure words you can use with a single noun. It's not like a one-to-one correspondence. What's the measure word for 眼珠? Is it 一颗? Maybe it's just 一只眼珠? 一颗眼珠? So I would say that. Okay. Don't look. So do people say that? Maybe it's 一只. It could be 一只眼珠. 一双眼珠. 一对眼珠. I don't know. Maybe they're all correct. Okay. So my internet is doing its thing. Anyway, next. 粒. Yeah. So 一粒沙子, a grain of sand. 一粒. Next, 土壤. Yeah, we talked about this, 土壤. But it seems like 泥土 is better. I'm going to use 泥土 because 壤 is just so hard to handwrite. 泥土. I'm going to write 泥土. 土壤. Okay, so you know what 土 is? 土 is dirt by itself, soil by itself. So you can use 土. 土壤. So what else is 壤 used in 土壤? That's it, basically. Agrology. 农业土壤学. There's a few names. 接壤. Yeah. There is a 成语. I know a 成语 that has this character. 天壤之别. So this one has come up on the while I was practicing. 天壤之别. So it was on one of the practice exams for HSK6, I think. 天壤之别. 天 is sky, 壤 is soil, 之别, the difference between the sky and the dirt. Yeah, this is kind of like chalk and cheese in English, right? Chalk and cheese are just two different objects, totally different objects. So as far apart as heaven and earth, they're very, very different. 兄弟二人，一个勤奋，一个懒惰。天有 what 真有天壤之别。So they're so different. 天壤之别. Oh, maybe I should write that one. That one's easier to write. 天壤之别. SUN is abyss. Maybe I should use this one. Because wrong is just so hard to write. Okay, this came up on the exam. It was one of those questions where they underline the Chengyu and ask you what the meaning of the Chengyu is. And the answer was something like a great difference, 巨大的区别, or something like that. Yeah, a large difference. So that's that wrong. All right, 肥沃. Okay, 肥沃. Okay, it means fertile. It almost always refers to soil. 肥沃, yeah, I don't know. 肥沃的土壤, 肥沃的农田. Yeah, yeah, fertile soil. 肥沃. Yeah, it describes soil. I don't think it can describe anything else or something soil-like. 肥沃. Where are we here? Ah! 肥沃. 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 Yeah, so yeah, I was just there thinking, what else could it describe? Maybe nothing. Just farm, soil, 肥沃. 肥沃的土地. Maybe 土地 is even easier to write. 肥沃, 土地, 肥沃, 肥沃. Yeah, so fertile soil. That's it. It's an adjective. It describes soil or like fields or that sort of thing. Something where soil is key. 肥沃. Do you know the two characters? 肥沃. Okay, 沃. 肥 is fat, right? 肥 like 肥肉, fatty meat. 肥沃. 肥肉. Okay, 肥沃. Oh, it even says in the dictionary. 土地中养分多, 水分足. Okay, so sufficient 那个养 is going to be like nutrients, 养分, nutrients, and sufficient water. So it only describes dirt. So fields, like plains, dirt, that sort of thing. 肥 肥 means fat. Yeah, 我要减肥. 化肥 化 is 化学品, so 化肥 is chemical fertilizer. 肥皂 is fat soap, right? So most soaps are made from like fat or something. 肥皂, so soap. 肥胖, yeah, so 胖 also means fat. 你很胖. 肥胖 refers to like obesity. And then 肥沃. 肥料 is fertilizer, not necessarily chemical fertilizer. And 合肥, have you been to 合肥? That's the character as well. 合肥. 施肥 is to apply fertilizer. 肥大, don't know about this one. Plump. 肥大的鲤鱼, plump. Or a plump carp. 肥肉, 肥肉 we talked about. I don't know these other ones. 氮肥, Dan is nitrogen. So this is nitrogen fertilizer. Lin is, which chemical is lin? Phosphorus? Well, phosphate fertilizer. All right. 肥水, what is 肥水? Water rich in nutrients, liquid fertilizer. All right. And you get the idea. And they go, war. I think we only study it in this word. 肥沃, I can't think of any others. Okay, what is 沃野? Oh, 这是肥沃的田野. All right. So it's a shorthand for 肥沃的田野. 沃土, 肥沃的土地. Okay, 沃土. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all we need to know. Yeah, it's 肥沃, and these other ones which seem to be use war as an abbreviation for 肥沃. Okay. 沃三点水和那个腰不是天对吗？ This one. Just got to pay attention. Stroke order, important. Stroke order, stroke direction, and everything as well. All right, next. 滋润. Yeah, 滋润, to moisten. What am I going to say? 滋润. Yeah, I guess I don't know this character that well. These words that well. 滋润. It's also moist as well, right? Yeah, not just moisten, but an adjective meaning moist. I know that's everyone's favorite word, moist. So, yeah, so in Chinese it can be used figuratively to describe people's eyes and things like that. You have moist eyes, and it's kind of romantic in Chinese, but it translates to English in the most bizarre. No one's ever going to say, oh, her eyes were really moist. I think that's good. Okay, 滋润的土地, so moist soil. Yeah, so when I moved into this place, there's a plant there, and I just never really thought about it. And I just, when it was starting to die, it's like, oh, I should water. So whenever I wash my cup, I will just 倒一点水给它喝，让它的土壤变得更滋润，对吗？皮肤滋润, yeah, moist skin. It doesn't really mean moist, I guess. It's like, yeah, moist, it's, what's the word in English? Moisturized. Comfortable, okay. I don't know this one. It says dialect, so I'm tempted to skip that. 雨后空气滋润. I don't think that's a good choice. Yeah, you say 潮湿. 潮湿. This one, use this one. 这间屋子太潮湿 damp. 空气潮湿. This is a better choice of word, I think. 滋润. 春雨滋润着大地. Moisten. Here it's a verb. Moisten. 滋润皮肤. And I think this one we will skip. 含水分多. Oh, 含水分多. 湿润. What is 湿润? Maybe it's the same thing as 滋润. 潮湿滋润. Yeah, okay, so 潮湿 is kind of like, what's the word? Humid / moist. Okay, so this almost means exactly the same thing. So maybe they're all okay. So this one, adjective 潮湿, adjective antonym of 干燥. 干燥is dry, just dry. 干燥, I think just dry. Oh yeah, arid also works. All right. So 滋润. Let's take apart these characters. There's a 滋味, right? 滋味, that's the most common one. 滋味. So 滋味, so 味是味道的味, right? 美味, 味道. So this can mean like food has a certain taste, but almost always it's used figuratively. 比喻内心的感受. So this 滋味, you have this feeling inside. It's like, oh, you want to experience a taste of, I don't know, Chinese culture or something like that. 尝到了失败的滋味, a taste of defeat, right? Yeah, in that sense. This is the most common one. So this is the same 滋. What else do we have? 自长, I don't know this word. 自长. Grow, develop. 滋长. Okay. Grow, thrive, yield. Verb. 万物滋长. 不可滋长盲目乐观情绪. I don't know. 艾滋, yeah, 艾滋病, like AIDS. 滋润, which we're studying. 滋生, maybe this is 滋长, but instead of 长, it's 生. 繁殖蚊蝇滋生. Okay, so inhibit the breeding of mosquitoes and flies. 滋生事端, don't know. 滋养. All right, anyway. And 润, let's look up 润. This 润. 利润. Ah, yeah, 利润. I forgot about that. 利润 is like interest or profit. Profit's better. 利润. Profit. Yeah, profit. So what's the connection between 利润 and 利润? Sorry. Okay, 工厂企业销售收入扣除成本和税金后的余额. This is profit, is it? Surplus. Okay. 利润挂帅. 利润驱动. The profit motive. That's the capitalism concept, right? People do things to make profit. Yeah, whether good or bad. 利润成本分析, a profit cost analysis. What's the relationship? I don't know. 湿润 is moist again, right? 湿润空气湿润的土壤. So I think maybe 湿润 is more general. Yeah, 她眼睛湿润了. Her eyes were moist with tears. Not sure about that. Why does it say with tears? 她不停地用舌头湿润嘴唇. All right. 润滑. Okay, 滑 is to slip because of something is slippery. 润滑. To lubricate. Yeah, okay, 润滑, to lubricate. Or, okay. I don't know the others. There's another 润. This one. I use 润色. 润色. So when I'm doing writing, I sometimes use this one. It's the same 润. Okay, it's the same one with 三点水. 润色. So 这篇文章尚需润色. So 润色 is like polishing, like 修饰文字. So it's a piece of writing, you polish it in the sense of you proofread it and get rid of errors, and you add in like more flowery, more advanced language and so on. 这篇文章需要润色一下. So 润色. 请你给我这篇文章润色好吗? Okay. Sorry. 稿子 is like a manuscript. Yeah. 稿子送出去前先润色一下. Yeah, 润色. So I like this word, 润色. I like to use it when I describe my writing. Yeah, 以后我会润色，现在就是也许骨架骨架 skeleton. Let me get see if I got that right. 骨架就是骨架的状态，对吗？骨架 skeleton framework. It's the skeleton used in the sense of a framework. 小说的骨架 yeah. This is like the framework of the novel, the outline, the general idea of what goes where, but you haven't 润色 yet. Sometimes you don't want to 润色 too quickly. Next, 照耀. Yeah, this is literal illumination. It's also figurative. Yeah, oh, I said. Okay. 太阳在照耀着. The sun is shining. Yeah. Okay, so that's the literal one. And here, 红星照耀中国. Okay, maybe that's like a Chinese thing. The red star illuminates China. Presumably that has some kind of metaphorical meaning there as well. There's not like a literal red star in the sky. 灿烂的照耀. Yeah, okay. 灿烂 is like brightly illuminating. 太阳照耀，星星闪烁. So the sun illuminates, whereas stars twinkle, right? Yeah. 照耀的照是照片的照，耀耀黄there's 炫耀. Yeah. Okay. So you probably know 照. You can just say 照 also. Do you know that there's a saying in Chinese? 太阳照到你屁股上, something in that ballpark. 太阳已经照到你屁股. Something like this. Do you know what it means? 太阳晒到屁股了. Yeah, 太阳就会照到屁股上. I think I can click this. 为什么说太阳晒到屁股了? Yeah, so this is when you're can you see it? You see what I see. It's kind of off to the side, isn't it? I don't. Why is it like that? Okay, that's big enough. Yeah, so this is when you're sleeping in, and maybe your parent, one of your parents or your parents, they want you to wake up. They might say, "Oh, the sun is shining on your bottom," like this. Well, okay, they do it. Okay. So there's someone sleeping, their bottom is exposed, and the sun is shining through the window onto their bottom. 太阳照到你屁股上, or something like this. 夜晚是没有阳光的, 只有天亮很久, 快到中午的时候, 太阳的纬度最高. 纬度, this is like latitude, is it? Longitude, latitude. I got it right the first time. Latitude. I'm not sure if that's quite the right word, but anyway. 太阳是不停转动的. So going around the Earth. From an Earth perspective, the sun goes around the Earth. 当中午太阳最高点的时候，会照到窗帘里面. So the sun is outside and it shines at around noon. It will shine in through the window and onto your naked bottom. 如果有人还在床上睡觉，背过深睡，太阳就会照到屁股上面。Yeah. 所以就说太阳晒到屁股了。Yeah. So you can just say 照到, right? Shine onto. 照到, or we can 照耀. 照耀 maybe is a similar word. I think normally you just say 照, maybe in normal sense, 照. That works. So maybe 照耀 is a 2-character version of 照. Let's have a look. 照耀，强光照射，强光照射。Okay, so 照耀 emphasizes a strong light source. It's not just like shine, it's something really bright as well. 照射，照 we know, right, to shine, and 射 means shoot, but in this case, maybe rays of light, shine, illuminate. 照耀, okay, the 耀, I know 炫耀, that's a HSK word. 耀眼, oh yeah, you need to know 耀眼. 耀眼, so 耀眼 is like dazzling and so on. It's an adjective. It describes something that causes your eyes to go 耀, right? Dazzling, 耀眼的红旗, dazzling red flags, bright red flags. 车灯耀眼, so this is a negative thing. So the lights are like hurting your eyes kind of thing. 耀眼的光, yeah, actually there's another word. 刺眼. This one, 刺眼, you also kind of need to know. So there's 刺眼, there's 刺眼, there's 刺耳, there's 刺骨, 刺鼻, yeah. 刺, 刺, okay, let's do 刺鼻. 刺鼻 is something that smells strong. It's like, whoa, 刺鼻, pungent and acrid. 刺耳, yeah, we did 刺眼. There's 刺耳. 刺耳. Yeah, it's harsh on the ears, right? Ear piercing harsh. 刺耳的话, yeah, not a nice sound. And it's 刺骨. 刺骨. Piercing to the bones, biting, yeah. 寒风刺骨, like a bone-chilling wind, yeah. I think we have something similar in English, bone piercing. And then there's the opposite is 顺耳. Shun er, pleasing to the ear. 顺耳, pleasing to the ear. Right. Do you reckon there's 顺眼? I'm guessing there is, right? 顺眼, pleasing to the eye. 顺眼. Shouldn't be. I don't know. I'm making this up now. No shouldn't be, and presumably no 顺骨. Okay. Yeah. So they're all adjectives. Some describe things that are good to the certain sensations of the body. You can also say 好听好看, 难听难看, etc., etc. There's quite a lot of those. They're all adjectives that describe whether or not what sensation you have. What sensation you have through your senses, right? By experiencing something. Okay, what are we looking at? 照耀. So 耀眼. 耀眼 was something that was like dazzling to the eyes. 照耀, that's what we're looking at. 闪耀. 闪 is 闪烁, 闪电的闪, right? Like extremely bright, I guess. 闪烁. Oh no, it is just 闪烁. 发出耀眼的光彩. 光闪耀. Yeah, 闪耀. 闪耀. All right. 繁星闪耀. 炫耀. 炫耀的炫 is fourth tone. I got it wrong. 炫耀. 炫耀 is to show off. You want to show off something. Oh, this is the literal one. Okay, 阳光炫耀. So the sun is shining brightly. Yet another shining brightly. This one. 夸耀. 夸耀. 显示. So this is you want to show off something, like an achievement or something like this. 炫耀自己的才能. 大家炫耀. Yeah. Okay, don't write it like that, apparently. 炫耀力量 to show off your strength. 炫耀武力，炫耀学问 to show off one's like academic learning, etc., etc. All right, next. 惊讶. I think you know 惊讶. Do you not know 惊讶? I find it very hard. I find it hard to believe you don't know 惊讶. It just means surprised. It's a verb meaning surprised or startled or something like that. 惊讶. 惊讶. I find it very hard to believe you don't know this word. So 感到意外, 奇怪. So surprised, amazed, astonished. Oh, it counts as an adjective. 惊讶,他很惊讶. Okay, so it's an adjective, not a verb. Adjective. Although adjectives in Chinese function as verbs as well, right? Function as stative verbs, this one. Anyway. 令人惊讶的是, yeah, this feels like a verb to me. 令人惊讶. Maybe 感到惊讶 is the verb version of it. 惊讶 is the adjective. 这个裁决 I had to think about that one. 裁决 got it wrong. 这个裁决让大家感到惊讶. Yeah, 惊讶 surprised. Yeah, I don't recall seeing in any other words. 惊 is in a lot of words. So let's go 惊 first. 出惊, yeah. 吃惊, yeah. So this is the verb version of it. 我吃了大惊, yeah. 令人吃惊, yeah. Wait, why is 令人吃惊 a verb and 令人惊讶 an adjective? 吃了一惊. 他那坚强的毅力使人吃惊. Yeah. 惊动. What is 惊动? This is startled to the point where you physically move. 惊动. 受到惊扰. Alarm. Oh yeah, 惊动. This is to alarm. So, okay. 枪声惊动了. It's like reverberate. No. 枪声惊动了森林中的鸟兽. So the sound of the gun startled all the animals in the forest. Okay. 惊动, alarmed. Yeah. 别惊动孩子, 他睡着了. All right. 惊人 is an adjective. 惊人, this is 令人吃惊. Okay, cause people to be startled. An adjective. 惊人的成就. So an accomplishment that is sufficient to cause people to be startled. 惊人的成就. 惊人的毅力, etc., etc. 惊奇 adjective. 惊讶奇怪. Okay, 惊奇的望着魔术师. So you fascinating, you've watched the magician with wonder, fascination, etc., etc. 惊喜 yeah, 惊喜. So when someone gives you a surprise in Chinese, they might say 惊不惊喜? 惊喜若狂. 惊喜的叫了起来. Yeah, so it's a pleasant surprise. It's a good thing. 又惊又喜. Yeah. 惊慌 is panicked, right? Panic stricken, panicked. Adjective. 惊恐慌张. Okay, so there's a lot. 惊呆 is also, they're all pretty common. 惊醒. 惊恐惊叹惊愕. I don't know this one. 惊诧. Yeah. Anyway, 惊讶, there's a lot of 惊 words. But yeah. I don't know the others. Just 惊讶. 惊讶. 讶异. I don't know this one. Is it a chunk? No. 十分讶异. All right. That exists. 使人惊讶. 怪讶. No, I think 惊讶的讶 is almost single purpose, this character. Yeah, when you get to the high levels, you kind of find that a lot of characters are basically single purpose. So they'll belong to one word. Maybe they'll be used in people's names or the names of some town or something like this. But you'll need to know one word that has that character, and that's it. And this might be such an example. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom for a second. Just give me a minute. Okay, are we still there? I think we are. All right. Next is lung. Lung, fourth tone. This is the one I sometimes incorrectly handwrite, or at least last time I handwrote it, my teacher told me I got it wrong. So it is 竖心旁, right? I'm trying to learn these phrases because it makes things easier. 竖心旁, 然后 this is a sideways I. Yeah, I don't know that one. 然后有方 this one 愣 sideways I. sideways 木那个木okay, anyway. 愣 愣 it counts as an adjective. Okay, 他愣在那里，他愣了愣。No, 迷惑的愣，他先是一愣，随后 okay, 愣 愣 yeah, I think it's a verb. 发呆 发呆 means be stupefied. That's the thing. 听了这话，他愣住了，发愣 yeah, I'm going to say this is a verb. I think it's more verb than adjective. But that's the thing with Chinese. There's a verb, like verbs that function as adjectives, or adjectives that function as verbs. There's an unclear boundary. I don't know what is that. 鲁莽 I don't know this definition. 这小伙子愣得很. Oh, all right. I don't think I need to know this one. This one is the best one. 愣了半天. Yeah, so this 半天 doesn't mean half a day. It means for a prolonged period of time. It's not just an instant or something. Okay. 绝发愣. 他一问，大家都愣住了，愣住了。Yeah. 明知不对，他愣那么说。I don't know what that means. Forcefully insist. No, okay. This one. 听到消息后，他愣住了。Yeah, 愣住了. That's a common collocation. I often say 愣得说不出话来. It just comes off really nice. I feel like where should I search? I feel like, so if I was ever to write, like if I'm taking the HSK exam and they're marking me on grammar structures and so on, it's just a good way of saying 愣的说不出话来，说不出话来. It contains lots of good grammar for them to go, oh yeah, I know my grammar. 说不出话来. This one. 说不出话来. 愣得说不出话来. This works in a lot of, maybe 惊讶的说不出话来, or 他被问的说不出话来. What's this? 惊的说不出话来. 气的说不出话来. So this 气 is angry. So angry I cannot speak. 紧张的说不出话来. So nervous I cannot speak. What's this? 惊的说不出话来. 惊讶的说不出话来. Yeah. 你怕的说不出话来. Yeah. So this is a good phrase to 润色你的写作. 你可以用这样的语法这个结构润色你的写作. It looks really cool because you're using fairly advanced complement structures. 说不出话来. So this is 说话, right? But 说话 is the base word here, a separable verb. And you split it into 说不出话来. So that's pretty advanced. But if you just memorize 说不出话来, then everyone's like, oh, you know the advanced grammar structures. Even though you don't, or even though you don't necessarily know them. All right. 说不出话来，愣的说不出话来，惊讶的说不出话来，高兴的说不出话来。All right, so 愣。Whoa. I just realized here the definition they're using is stubbornly, willfully. So that was the second definition I thought wasn't useful. This lung is the verb dumbfounded, to be dumbfounded. This is the version I know. So this second definition I don't know. Okay. All right, I guess we're gonna study this second definition. Where do I begin? Let's begin with ChatGPT. So all 他愣了愣，一愣, I don't know. Let's start with ChatGPT. So can you introduce 愣, the meanings of 愣? So I'm a bit 惊讶，愣有这个我知道，这个我知道 stare blankly or absent-mindedly. But there's another one. 他听到这个消息后愣住了 stunned. Here you can say 愣的说不出话来 because it sounds very fluent, even though it's kind of easy. 他一边愣着一边想着自己的事情，愣着 yeah, stare blankly or absent-mindedly. But that's kind of similar to this one. Okay, to delay or hesitate. 他愣了一下，然后才做出反应。hesitate. This is like didn't know what to do for a moment. Okay, my textbook has stubbornly, willfully. And for some reason it's listed as an adjective. Oh no, it's an adverb. Oh, I said the wrong thing. This is an adverb. So this is the one I didn't know. Yeah. Willfully, stubbornly. 他愣不肯听劝告，还是一意孤行。This is a 成语, right? 一意孤行. So 劝告 is a warning. Yeah, not necessarily a warning, but like strong advice, maybe. 他愣不肯. So, 愣不肯听. This 肯 is 愿意的意思, right? It also means willing to. 愣不肯听劝告. So this 愣 is an adverb modifying 不肯听. 他愣的拒绝了所有的帮助. So this 愣 is an adverb modifying 拒绝. So willingly refused or persistently, annoyingly, stubbornly refuse 所有的帮助 all help. 坚持要独自完成任务. So persevered in completing the task herself. Okay, wow. So I think we want to jot some of those down. So it says adverb, not adjective. Adverb, not adjective. So I said the wrong thing before. I think this is a much more common meaning, to be dumbfounded. Okay, 他愣不肯听劝告. 他愣不肯听他愣 不肯听劝. That's 劝, right? Yeah, 劝告. Can you see it? My writing is really small. I'm not even using that finer pen. 他愣不肯听劝告. This 肯 is 愿意, right? Do you know that 宁肯, 宁愿, there's an overlap there. Okay, 他愣不肯听劝告. Stubbornly refuses to listen to the strong advice, presumably good advice, or at least advice that should be listened to. And let us go back. All right, can you give me 5 more examples of 愣? I don't need English more. Seems I do need English. I made a typo. All right. 你吃饭了吗？他愣愣的拒绝. Okay, 愣愣. So this is reduplication. Even though it's only duplication, we say reduplication for some reason. 他愣愣的拒绝了大家的建议。执意要按自己的方式行事。执意, okay, and 行事 is do things. I mean, like, so yeah, okay. So 愣愣 here is this willfully, persistently, stubbornly. So it's kind of a negative phrase. People criticize other people like this, but if their method works, what's the problem? If it does the same thing, what's the problem? Maybe they're more familiar with it. So sometimes people not only want you to do something, they want you to do something in a certain way. And it's especially annoying when people insist that you do something in a certain way for something that does not affect them at all. Why do people do that? It's like they could just accept that different people do different things. Anyway. 他愣愣的不肯接受别人的帮助，坚持自己一个人解决问题。尽管大家都劝告他三思而后行。This is a common saying. 三思而后行。Yeah, think thrice, then act. Think again and again for it. Think thrice. You don't often get to use the word thrice. I don't know why you would give up the opportunity. Think again and again. Think thrice before acting. Thrice. 三思而后行. Think thrice. 他还是愣愣的决定继续前进. So despite people encouraging him to think thrice and then acting, he 愣愣的. So this seems very similar to 照样. We'll get to that in a second. 面对困难，他愣愣的选择了最困难的路。So facing an obstacle, he chose the most difficult road. 一意孤行. We saw this. 一意孤行. Obstinately cling. 一意孤行. 追求自己的梦想。Okay. 老板愣愣地拒绝了所有员工的请求，仍然坚持裁员计划。Okay, so the boss sacked people basically. So what's the difference between 愣? So these are all 愣愣 and 照样. So aside from 愣 having other meanings. See, this willfully is not in the English dictionary. Stubbornly, willfully, stubbornly. Yeah. Maybe we should submit a change to the dictionary. So it's a one of these community projects, so you can submit changes. 愣，听到了这个消息后愣住了。Yeah， 我尽管天气不好，他照样去跑步。Oh, maybe I should do 偏偏. I get these mixed up. 偏偏. So this is someone. Yeah, this is ignoring advice or something, among other meanings. Stubbornly. Sorry. Let's compare 偏偏 and 照样 is neutral, right? 偏偏 is negative. 偏偏 and 愣 in the sense of stubborn. Are we going to study this actually? Okay, we'll study 随即 宁愿 okay, we're going to do 宁愿宁肯 A 归 A 连同一起 okay. Come on. 加油 ChatGPT 你可以做到的偏偏他偏偏要走这条路不肯听我们的建议 Yeah, so he stubbornly did this despite our advice. So, yeah, sometimes it's best to try things until you've run out and then get advice. 他愣愣地拒绝了大家的建议 It's very similar. It's using this more limited. So in what way is it limited? This is what I think. All right. So I know this this definition for lung exists. This stubbornly, willfully. Let's go. What does the text say? Let's take a peek at the text. Where does it say lung? Where is it? I don't see it. Maybe it's up here somewhere. 宁愿. Do you see it? I don't see it. 惊讶的发难免不解。Yeah. 愣是编出一个拔苗助长的故事。愣是。古人是怎么想的？愣是。So maybe this particular. So they've chosen one of the rarer usages, it seems. 愣是。他愣是要想法子把我言辞的这炉灶前。All right, that's what it means, but why on earth would anyone actually say that sentence? 他不顾自己的身体，愣是去参加了这次马拉松比赛。This is another one, 愣是。So this seems better. 电视愣是坏了。This 体验有道之云 I don't know. I saw AI. I was like interested. All right. This is not working. Yeah. So okay. So here they've used 愣是 meaning this. I see I've marked it in red, and I put a little X here to indicate I want to ask my teacher about this because I didn't understand it last time. Yeah, so this one is like stubborn me. This is a rare usage, I think. Yeah. So probably last time I got confused. Next, 拔苗助长. This is a chongyu. This has a story as well, a backstory. Sorry, I only have a finite amount of table space, and it's really hard to get everything on where I would like it to be. 拔苗助长. Okay, so 拔 means to pull out. So you can 拔牙，就是拔牙，然后就少了一颗牙。苗 is a sapling or a seedling. It's like 苗. Yeah, so okay. So we pull out the seedlings 助 to help 长 grow, to help them grow. Yeah. So you pull them out to help them grow, right? Does it work? No. So it's a self-defeating effort that yeah, actually it says here, spoil things by a desire for quick success. Yeah. What you're doing to help it succeed is causing it to fail. Yeah. Let's go read the backstory. We'll Google it. 拔苗助长. 拔苗助长. Okay, I have to look it up. 拔苗助长. Again, this is the kind of story you will get on the HSK. They'll just give you the story and ask you what it means. Where's it? Should I read this? 典故. Is that in human language? I shouldn't be so direct. This one. So what I mean is sometimes there's like the story comes from like ancient Chinese and I can't read it. I should say modern Chinese. So here. 拔苗助长的 can you see it? I'll make it bigger. 拔苗助长的寓言故事告诉我们，OK， 客观事物的发展有它自身的生长规律，仅靠良好的愿望和热情是不够的，搞不好其效果适得其反，适得其反。OK， the opposite of what one wants， 适得其反。OK， 这则成语还告知人们一个具体的道理，欲速则不达。The analects， 欲速则不达 ，haste makes yeah okay. So you don't succeed if you rush. 凡是要按照客观规律 Okay, where's the story? Okay, so this must be the story. 宋国有一个人嫌他种的禾苗，禾苗 is like sapling or something, seedling. Yeah, 苗 is the character in the 成语。苗 sprout. Okay, 禾苗，禾 some kind of seedling. 他种的嫌 means to dislike. Yeah, this is like 嫌什么 you just dislike how the saplings he planted 老是长不高 are not growing fast. 于是到地里去用手把它们一株一株的拔高。So this is the guy. He's like, oh, okay, I'll pull them up a little bit and help them grow. 一株一株 so 一株一株 is like every plant, one after the other, in succession. 累得气喘呼呼，气喘吁吁的回 回家。对他家里人说，今天可真把我累坏了。Yeah. This is where he tells his family what he did, and he's like, he thought it was fine, but yeah. 不过我总算让禾苗一下子就长高了。他的儿子跑到地里去一看，禾苗已全部死了。They're all dead. Why are they all dead? Because he tried to help them. 天下人不犯这种拔苗助长错误的是很少的。What does this mean? 天下 This is like all matters under the earth. 人不犯这种拔苗错误的是很少的。So people are always eager for quick success. He wants the crops to grow quickly, and so causes them to not grow at all. 认为养护庄稼没有用处，而不去管它们的，是指种庄稼不除草的懒汉。OK， 一厢情愿的去帮助庄稼生长。Okay, so this is wishful thinking. 一厢 is like 车厢的厢。No, 一厢情愿。One's own wishful thinking. OK, 就是这种拔苗助长的人，不仅没有益处，反而害死了庄稼。Yeah. So yeah. 拔苗助长。This is like eager for quick success. I don't know what this is. Yeah. Yeah, eager for quick success. To do something that also defeats your goal, right? You want the plants to grow, and what you do causes them to die. Do you know this one? 南辕北辙。南辕北辙 here. This is another 成语 quite somewhat similar, but doing something that defeats your purpose. 南 south, 北 is north, right? So 南辕 yuan is an old word for chariot, right? 南辕 something like chariot. Let's look it up actually. Whoops. Carriage? Okay, carriage. 南辕北辙 辙 what is this 辙 track or wheel run? No, maybe there's a story here. Not sure why it's the 辙, but it's okay. You want to go south, but you go north. 要去南方，车子却往北赶。Yeah. So it's kind of like 南辕拔苗助长 but 南辕北辙。拔苗助长 is too eager for quick success, though. Emphasizes the quick success, whereas 南辕北辙 emphasizes that you're doing something that defeats your purpose for doing it. It will achieve the opposite of what you want. Okay, next, 宁愿. You need to pay attention here because 宁 is fourth tone, whereas in 安宁 it is second tone, 安宁. So there's three of them. There's 宁愿, there's 宁肯, and there's 宁可. And my understanding is they all mean the same thing. I don't believe there's any difference whatsoever. My understanding is that we will get to this in the grammar section, 宁愿, because it's usually used in a particular grammar structure, but not always. 宁愿, 宁, and so on. It's a little confusing. As you can see, I've studied this a lot. It takes a little while to get used to it. I'm probably not perfect at it yet. 宁愿与其什么什么，我宁愿什么什么。 Yeah. We'll skip it. It's would rather. You put what you put after 宁愿 is what you would prefer to do. 宁愿, 宁可, 宁肯. Maybe there are slight differences, like when you would use it. 疲倦. We talked about 疲倦. This is 疲倦, 疲惫, 疲乏, 疲劳. There was a few others. We studied them all in some previous video. I forget which one. 疲倦 is yet another adjective, meaning tired, weary, 疲乏. Okay, 他显得疲倦. 你似乎很疲倦. Yeah, tired, weary. You seem very like worn out or something. Usually from labor or something like that. 疲劳. Okay, we'll skip that one. Next is 茎. We also studied 茎 in the previous video. 茎 meaning stem, such as the stem of this plant. This is 瓜茎, right? 茎, we studied that one. 壮. Okay, so 壮, I just don't use this word. 那栋房子, I use 栋房子, 一幢新楼, 那栋楼. I just use 栋. I don't know why. Let's ask ChatGPT. Like, why are there two measure words, 一栋楼 and 一幢楼? I don't know the difference. 一栋楼, 一幢楼. I just don't know. Classify for buildings. Slightly different. So northern China, 一栋楼, southern China, 一幢楼. Really? 我们家住在一栋楼的二楼. So you should use 一栋楼 if you take the HSK, right? Kind of Beijing centric. 壮, 这座城市有很多高楼大厦，每幢楼都有自己的特色。I don't know. I think it really doesn't matter. I do not see this being essential. You do need to know it exists. So on the HSK exam, sometimes you get those 填空 Wenties, fill in the gap. And you need to know that you can use 一栋楼 and 一幢楼. 一栋楼. Okay, so this is 一栋楼. It's what you expect. 一幢楼. Not what, yeah, 一幢楼, 一栋楼和一幢楼的区别. I don't know. Can you use both of them with 建筑? Maybe. 一幢五. What? 一幢五栋? Dong. 这个栋. 一栋建筑. I don't know. I get the feeling I don't need to know. I need to know 壮 exists, but beyond that, I think I just use 栋, and no one's ever complained. Next is 陡峭. Okay, so first of all, these characters are kind of rare. 陡峭的陡和峭的陡峭的峭, I think they're both relatively rare. Whoops. 陡峭. 陡峭. Okay, so adjective meaning meaning steep, precipitous. 陡峭. But I think it's like very steep, not just a little steep. 陡峭. Now, 陡峭. Yeah, very steep, not just a little steep. 陡峭. Yeah, I don't know how to write 峭. 山肖. Okay, maybe I can remember it now. You can just use 陡. 很陡. Yeah. 陡 by itself. 很陡. What is 很陡 Yeah. 世界特色怪录特缩 Where's 很陡 Oh, this is the Great Wall, right? 很陡 Yeah, here you go. Beijing, 八达岭 part of the Great Wall. 八达岭长城这段很陡 Yeah, you can see them. Yeah, I remember 麒麟视角 I remember some of my friends when they were okay because I used to play chess. I have lots of friends who play chess. They played chess on the Great Wall. They took a chessboard with them, and it's like strangely angled. I think I went up something like this. It's very, very steep. 很陡 oh yeah. 山坡很陡山坡很陡 So where are the steep? 山坡 This is a 山坡 This looks like 山坡 to me. But they're not using 陡峭 Okay, 梦见爬非常陡峭的山崖 Okay, in my dreams I climb a very steep cliff. Yeah. 很陡 Whoa. Okay, I like how they put it on an angle. What is this? 旧金山 San Francisco. Oh, I went to San Francisco once. I thought, I remember when I was in San Francisco, I thought, oh, I'd take a shortcut. That's much shorter if I go that way. Then my map is telling me to go all the way around. And yeah, whoa! Vertically, not so much. It was really steep. And if you go to Chongqing is also very, very steep. 陡峭 Yeah. Anyway, I think 陡 is the character you want to remember here. 陡峭 陡峭的岩壁 So, okay, this is a steep cliff face. Precipitous 陡峭的山丘 Yeah. You can just say 很陡的山丘 This sort of thing. And it's if you're like me and want to prepare handwriting, you want to get rid of these characters that are very rare. Oh, I don't remember it used in any other word. Let's have a look. Oh. 陡峭陡然 What is 陡然 Suddenly, yet another suddenly. 陡坡 Okay, 陡坡 is probably 陡峭的山坡 something like this. 倾斜度大的坡 Yeah. 陡坡陡直十分陡峭 So this is straight up. Actually, that would be a nice one to use. So I forget how to... I can imagine I'm in an exam and I need to write, 陡峭 How do you write 陡峭 I forget 陡直 I'll write 陡直 instead. It works. 壁陡 Alright, and 峭壁 yeah, I have encountered that word. 峭壁 It's like precipice or something. Precipice. 像墙壁一样陡立 Oh, maybe there's another one. 陡立 rise steeply. 陡立的山崖长根悬挂连用 Okay, 悬崖峭壁 steep cliffs 悬崖峭壁 Anyway, they all mean steep, right? Actually, this one, steep. 山势陡直 Okay, 比喻严密 maybe this is different then. 陡直 No, okay, that is different. So this is the literal meaning. This is a figurative meaning. Okay, it can be used literally as well. Okay. Next, 挺拔 Where are we? 挺拔 So there's a whole bunch of words in Chinese, like 笔直, where it means like straight or something, and you just add a word before it to indicate how straight or how adjective that is. Quite similar to English. You might say something like, I don't know, as straight as a tree, but here as straight as a pen. Yeah, I guess pens are straighter than trees. Okay, 挺拔, 挺 is like erect, or we saw this with the sapling in the story, right? 挺一挺 to extend upwards, right? 挺拔, 拔, I guess this is 拔苗助长的拔, yeah, 挺拔. Tall and straight, towering, 挺拔. 挺拔. Okay, 形容绝力高耸, right? 高耸, 对. So like straight and erect. Straight and erect. 山岩陡峭. Okay, there it is, 陡峭. 古柏, right? 柏 is a type of tree. 柏树, right? 古 means an old type of 柏树. So 古老的柏树, right? 古柏, cypress. 挺拔. So the old cypresses were tall and erect on the top of the steep cliffs. Okay, 强劲有力. Don't know this one. 动作挺拔, 字体挺拔. Not sure about this one. Tall and straight, 挺拔的白杨. Bai is white, right? Yang is poplar, so white poplar type of tree, right? Straight trees. 比例挺拔. I don't know this one. This is forceful. All right, it's kind of metaphorical. 峰峦, right? 峰峦挺拔. 轻松挺拔. Yeah, 轻松. This song. Yeah, this qing is a color, right? The song is a song shu, pine tree. So qing song is a type of pine, I guess. All right. Anyway, 挺拔. Why are these characters? Not quite sure. 挺. 这些挺 is erect. 挺. Let's have a look. Yeah, this one. 笔挺, 挺密. Yeah, this one, erect. This is the meaning. It's not the other ones. What is ba here? Ba has a few meanings. What do you reckon it is? It's not this one. Not sure. This one? 高出? Be taller than? Should have something to do with height or anyway. Ba usually means to pull out, like pull out in the sense of pull out a tooth. Okay, next, 茂盛. Yeah, okay, so 茂盛. Mao is a fairly rare character. I think it Mao. Yeah, I think it only occurs in this word. Maybe there's other Mao. Mao. It means lush. A lush, and it's an adjective. It describes vegetation, lush vegetation. 茂盛. Oh, maybe there's another meaning I'm not familiar with. First of all, let's see. 茂盛. 茂密. Oh, this is actually, I have encountered this. 茂密, 茂林. But it kind of just means 茂盛. Yeah, like lush, and the 密. This is dense, right? 稠密. Yeah, 繁密. Okay. And 茂林, dense forest. Okay. But in those words, it means 茂盛. So I kind of feel like 茂盛 is the 茂 in 茂盛 is that single purpose. So usually it's plants describing lush vegetation. 花草茂盛. 茂盛的庄稼. Okay. So plants 长得多而且 what's this one? 茁壮. Okay. So So many and sturdy plants, lush vegetation. Okay, 丁香花, is that a person? Oh no, it's a lilac. 丁香花. So Ding can also be used as a surname, right? 丁立人，他是国际象棋世界冠军。丁立人，丁香花，开得正茂盛。So these flowers are blossoming luxuriantly, lush. Lots of vegetation. So what's this second one? I don't know. 兴旺. So this is going to describe an economy or something like that. 财源茂盛. Okay, so plentiful financial resources. Prosperous, thriving. Okay. Most of the time, almost always, I find it describes vegetation as lush. Luxuriant, exuberant, flourishing. I think lush is better than all of those. Like, this is the most common one, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the one we're going to encounter here. Yeah, it's a 茂盛. Like, the leaves are lush. There's lots of leaves, and they're plump. Plentiful and thriving. Yeah. 覆盖. 覆盖 is a verb meaning to cover. Yeah. So it's used a little bit flexibly. And I remember studying this in this textbook. Probably left these notes here. And it doesn't mean to cover or to be covered by. It means to cover, but it can be used a little bit flexibly. Okay. 大雪覆盖了大山. No, 大地. 大地. So 大雪, this 大雪 is a big layer of snow. 覆盖了 covers the 大地, the large tracts of land. Okay, so that's kind of what you would expect to encounter. 操场上覆盖着草皮. What is 草皮? 草皮 is just grass, right? Oh, maybe it's 草坪. Maybe I wrote the wrong thing. What is 草皮? Sod. Turf. Okay. But you can see a difference here, right? So here the snow covered the land. Here the playground was covered in snow, but they don't use a bay. So the playground is covered in sod, in turf. Playground is covered in turf. So they didn't use a bay here. It's not a bay to do, but it's kind of implicit in there. It's invisible. Okay, 调查覆盖了194个国家. So this is a different usage of covering, right? So the investigation covered 194 countries, right? So this is coverage in the sense of involving, or yeah, that's it. There's the 覆盖率. So 覆盖率 relates to your mobile phone, right? 覆盖率. 覆盖率. Oh, yeah, it also, okay, there's two meanings. 覆盖率. Okay, so coverage of a forest. So if you look at a country, maybe through satellites, and you look at the amount of green there is in that country, you might see the 覆盖率. 森林覆盖率达50%. So some territories, forests cover 50% of that territory. 覆盖率 is also a mobile phone thing, right? Mobile phone coverage. Let's look at that. Let's look that up. Mobile phone coverage. 覆盖范围. Although there's mobile phone coverage. 覆盖范围. Maybe it's not what I was expecting. 覆盖的地方. 覆盖系统 coverage system. 覆盖范围, the scope of coverage. All right. 覆盖范围. No, it's not what I was expecting. Yeah. Oh, actually, while we're here, we'll look at 覆盖. The problem is, if you get examples from here, sometimes they are not correct. 地球上森林覆盖的总面积正在减小. Okay, so the forest-covered surface area of the Earth is shrinking. 此项调查覆盖的地球区域非常广阔。覆盖的地球区. So this is covering this, yeah. 森林覆盖着这个国家的大片土地。调查覆盖了有代表性的一些学校。水覆盖了地球表面的大部分。新旧建筑物都覆盖着密密麻麻的涂鸦 graffiti. Okay. So did you notice this one's different? New and old buildings are thickly covered. So these are not covering the graffiti. The graffiti is covering this. So 覆盖 here is kind of backwards. It's 被覆盖, right? So here the water covers the surface area. The surface, water covers the surface of the world. Whereas here, the buildings are covered by graffiti. It's different. And and they didn't use a 被, right? 所有的东西都覆盖着厚厚的一层灰尘. Yeah, so everything is covered in a thick layer of dust. 这个地区一年中有6个月被积雪覆盖. So here they use the 被积雪覆蓋. So 积雪 is an accumulation of snow, right? 积累的积 accumulation of snow. So snow cover. 被积雪覆蓋 covered in snow. So here they use the 被. 较大的图画需要2到3张底片来覆盖. What is 底片? Negative. Photographic plate, maybe. So need to be covered with. Yeah, they didn't use a 被 here. So these need to be covered. Yeah. 被积雪覆盖着. 地板上覆盖着海草地席. Okay, that. 席 is 凉席的席. It also means mat. This kind of mat. So 海草 is kelp, seagrass. Okay. So this is covered in matting. That's the definition I'm expecting. 湖面上覆盖着一层冰. So on the surface of a lake, the surface of a lake is covered with a layer of ice. That makes sense to me. 大雪覆盖了大地. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, 冬天的冰雪覆盖着地面. So the ice covers the land. That makes sense. 免疫注射. Okay, so this is relating to inoculations. 在一些国家致命疾病, like this is deadly diseases. 免疫注射. Okay, so immunization against fatal diseases. The 覆盖面已达到99%. Let's jot that down. 覆蓋面. This is coverage. Coverage in the sense of the proportion of people being inoculated, etc. This is a hard one to write. 覆蓋面. But you see what I mean, right? Most of the time it means to cover. So A covers B. But sometimes we had Where's the graffiti one? This one. A 覆盖着 B implies A is covered by B. So, yeah. 覆盖率 OK， 该地区现在的树木覆盖率仅为5.9%。地雪覆盖了山巅，道路被雪覆盖了。Yeah, so here they added a 被。地板上覆盖着东方图案的地毯。So this is covered by this. It's the other way around again, right? So yeah, I feel like if I wrote something like this on my exam, the teacher would go, no, this is incorrect. Because it would 被什么什么覆盖着，被什么什么覆盖着。But all these databases have this example. All right, can example diverse example sentences? Okay, please try to mix up the grammar. All right, how long have I been going for? Oh, over 2 hours. Okay, I need the bathroom again. 1 second, sorry. All right, you still there? It seems we're still waiting for ChatGPT. Sorry. 吃饭了吗？我已经吃了我的早餐，没有吃午饭。Yes, I need to eat healthier. 应该多吃健康的，多做运动。冬天我冬眠了，我越冬在家里越冬，所以不健康。All right, maybe can I make it bigger? About it. 这张土地覆盖了整个城市的道路网络。So this 不是土地，这张地图 the map covers the entire city's road network. Gotcha. 这个项目的目标是覆盖更广泛的用户群体，广泛的用户群体。So the project's aim is to cover a broader user base. 雪花覆盖了整个小镇。So this covers this. 使得景色更加美丽。可以。新闻报道覆盖了当地的重要事件和社会新闻。So these news reports cover this topic. Yeah. So they're different concepts. Like I don't know. This is my phone. This is my 本子覆盖着我的手机。That's the physical concept, whereas a newspaper covering a topic is a different type of coverage. 覆盖。他的责任是确保保险政策覆盖了所有可能的风险。这本百科全书 encyclopedia 覆盖了各种各样的主题，非常全面。So the encyclopedia covers all topics. So this insurance. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. It's complicated. I'll move on from that one. 他们打算通过广告来覆盖市场。OK， 提高产品的知名度。So he plans to, by means of advertising, cover the city. Why are you 通过 not 用？Increase the brand awareness. 电信公司正在努力扩大网络覆盖范围。Yeah, so it is this one. This confirms what we before 覆盖范围 coverage scope 以满足用户的要求。Okay, so let's jot that down. 覆盖范围，覆盖面，覆盖范围，覆盖覆盖范围为覆盖范围 ，right？ 对。Alright， 这部电影覆盖了许多不同的情感和主题，引起了观众的共鸣。Okay, so the movie covered several themes, emotions and themes. 这种心情药物可以覆盖多种疾病的治疗需求，具有广泛的应用前景。So the medicine covers the treatment of multiple diseases, the demand for the treatment of multiple diseases. All right. 覆盖 a little bit tricky, especially these examples where it's like when the examples we saw before, right? Like where the city's buildings were covered in graffiti. It's like they weren't covering the graffiti, the buildings were covered in graffiti. Maybe there's like a preposition, it's not be. Can you use 覆盖于? Let's have a look. 覆盖于, is that a word? Is that a possibility? Whoops, not that you. 覆盖于. It looks like it is. So this would probably okay. 干眼是由覆盖于眼表的泪膜紊乱所引起的。So this one. So covered by 眼表的泪膜。眼表 is the surface of the eye. 泪膜 is a 膜 is a film. So 泪膜 I don't know. A tear film. I don't even know this. Okay, let's find another example. Okay, I don't know. 这个蛋白质 so this is a protein. 主要覆盖于 T 细胞表面。Okay, that's too specific. Where's some? Okay. 考古学家已经去除了一层覆盖于木乃伊上的芦苇和这个吧。So okay. Does this sentence feel incomplete to you? 它除了一层什么什么什么什么的什么 I think that's an incomplete sentence. So a layer of. Yeah, no, it's complete. 一层这个和一层那个 yeah. 一层覆盖于这个覆盖于Yeah, I don't know. Let's ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT gives better examples. Can you? All right. 我还有咖啡吗？覆盖于覆盖于 他们的对话覆盖于各种社会问题。This is just 覆盖。这个广告覆盖于电视。No, I think this is just ChatGPT taking examples for 覆盖 and replacing with 覆盖于。I don't think that's reliable. I'll just Google. Okay, this is Google. Oh. 覆盖于汉字中覆盖于顶端如何？OK， 本发明提供一种纳米表面处理剂，及其覆盖于金属材料表面的处理办法。All right. So this is a pen. 覆盖于 covered. Maybe let's put it into Google Translate. So this is on some kind of patent. Let's see what we get here. 覆盖于 This is covered by metals, right? For covering the surface of metal materials. 覆盖于金属材料 The metal covered materials. I always have trouble with this word. 覆盖。OK， 学习如何用母语汉语中的桌布为覆盖于台面。So complicated. Maybe I shouldn't think about this. 覆盖于桌子上的。覆盖于世界。Covering the world. All right. At the very least, it doesn't seem that common. All right. Anyway, let's finish this video with one more word, 水泥. 水泥. Okay, you know what 水 means? 泥. 泥 is kind of like the kind of granular material. 水泥. 水泥. Yeah, okay, so it means, this word means cement, but 泥. 水泥 cement, 泥土, which we studied before, meaning dirt. 泥沙 silt. Okay, 泥泞, I don't know. Oh, this is sediment, right? Maya mud, not exactly what I was thinking. Muddy, 泥泞. 泥泞. Okay, 泥泞的乡间小道, a muddy road. Okay. Muddy 乡间 between town road. 它是泥泞，踏着泥泞，艰难的走上堤坝。泥浆 ，sorry. Is this like Slurpee or something? Maybe it's just muddy. Let's look them up on Google Images to see what we get. So 水泥, it's a lot easier to understand when you know all the other ones as well. 水泥, because they all come together. Once you understand 泥, 水泥, so 水泥 is cement. Now, cement and concrete are different words in English. So this is cement, wet cement, and then it dries and you have concrete. You also have concrete powder. So it goes from concrete to cement to concrete again. Is that right? To asphalt. 水泥. No, this is different. This is 泥土, right? That's it. No, I'm not sure. 新庄建案水泥灌. Okay, so this car is ruined, right? 好的水泥需要做防水嘛？防水 waterproof. you need to waterproof good cement? 水泥摇手. So it's cement. Okay, we'll chat with ChatGPT about the difference between cement and concrete in a minute. The other ones we need to know is 泥土. 泥土 is dirt, right? 泥土. Do you know 土豆泥? 土豆泥. Mashed potato 土豆泥. 土豆泥. So this ni here is kind of this slurry paste pulp. What else is there? What did we find in Pleco? Nisha, what is Nisha? This kind of slurry. Nisha? Silt? Nisha?儿童玩泥沙. Why isn't it just 沙子? 泥沙. Okay. 泥沙. What was the next one? 泥泞. 泥泞. So they're all these knees are similar, right? There's all some kind of slurry type thing, some kind of mixture. 泥泞. All right, come on. Yeah, this is my VPN. Not VPN, my Wi-Fi. I think my VPN is fairly solid. I don't have this problem if I use it through my phone or something like that. This is the home Wi-Fi. Just for some reason it cuts out for a minute every now and then. All right, while we're here, we'll fill in this. Can you help me understand the process of laying cement? Laying cement, laying concrete, laying cement. Cement involved with cement, concrete. Oh, okay, so ChatGPT is working. What is this one? 泥泞. 泥泞. Where's 泥泞? 泥泞. Mud. This is the mud run or something, is it? 泥泞. Mud. 泥泞的道路. Okay. I feel like this word is more important than I've considered in the past. 泥泞流的精髓. The essence of mud flows. 泥泞. 俄军坦克在乌克兰布鲁盘山泥泞成了啪啪啪泥泞路图片. Oh, okay, so a muddy road. 泥泞路. All right, 泥泞路. Oh no. All right, so let's go back to ChatGPT. Whoa, all right, so this is all right, can you give it to me in about 2 sentences? 水泥制作过程中过程包括原料采矿what is this? 乱烧成熟料 worked material 再经粉磨成为水泥 OK 混凝土制作则涉及配料搅拌浇筑和固化养护等步骤以确保其质量和稳定性 Okay, so this is adding in extra ingredients. This is mixing. This is 浇筑. So 浇 means to pour or sprinkle, that sort of thing. So here it means to pour concrete. So 混凝土. So let's look up 混凝土. So this is liquid, a liquid, right? It looks like a liquid to me. Yeah, I'm not very well versed in concrete. Yeah, all right. 混凝土. So how do I? Hang on, it seems ChatGPT has changed with the box. How do I differentiate between wet cement, concrete powder, and concrete walls? And say, e.g., concrete walls. This is moist cement. 虚泥水泥粉末，水泥粉，混凝土墙，水泥墙。So this would imply it's not a concrete wall. Okay, so this is not wet. This is dry as it gets. All right. So synonyms? Basically the same then, right? Concrete, cement. 混凝土, building material composed of cement. 水泥, aggregates such as sand, gravel, and water. 水泥, binding agent. So, okay, 混凝土 is the when you mix it together with aggregate. All right. I don't know. I don't think I've ever laid concrete in my entire life. So it hasn't been relevant. All right, let's call it a video. That'll do. I think we'll do. All right, 谢谢大家. Remember to liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next video. 下次聊，拜拜。